Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and today I had some things on my mind, and sorry if there's noise around me. I'm actually just sitting on campus right now, and this isn't really the most ideal place to film. I'm just have you propped up on my laptop at the moment, and so there's a lot of people walking around, so it's not really the most quiet and peaceful place, but I figured I have some time before my next class and I wanted to share this message with you all. So I wanted to talk today about why I stopped using particularly almost all beauty products, in terms of I stopped using shampoo, I stopped using soap, face wash, and of course makeup and all that stuff as well. But mainly I just wanted to talk about beauty products today. I have another video talking about why I stopped wearing makeup that you guys can check out, but I wanted to talk about beauty products and soaps and shampoos, and also toothpaste. I stopped using toothpaste too. So the reason why I stopped using all of these products is because I came to the conclusion, the realization, with the help of also other people who are in this same type of, I think, very primal lifestyle of where they're eating more animal-based, more carnivore. They come to the conclusion, as did I, that a lot of these products are BS and they're actually completely unnecessary. So let me explain a little bit more about why. So the whole shampoo thing I think is interesting because I used to have to wash my hair. I mean, I never really washed my hair very often. I always was like kind of like a once a week, maybe twice a week kind of girl, but I definitely used shampoos and chemical shampoos, and even when I switched over to more natural shampoos, they still contain tons and tons of chemicals and unnecessary, unhealthy ingredients and endocrine disruptors that I did not actually understand and come to realize until I came to this lifestyle. And I started to realize, like, wow, literally there's chemicals everywhere, like everywhere I look. Everything I use, everything I touch, everything I own is just filled with microplastics and chemicals and polyester clothes. And granted, I still have a polyester wardrobe that I'm working on, but I realized that, wow, like all of my products have chemicals. Like even the natural products that claim to be so natural, that seem to be so clean and pure, they're actually just full of so many unnatural things. And so shampoo was one of them, and I was having a hard time finding shampoo that was not full of chemicals. I do have a shampoo bar that's very natural that, you know, I would definitely might use if I feel like I want to switch it up from the things that I have been using, which is, by the way, fresh eggs. I've been washing my hair with eggs, and maybe maximum once a month I will wash my hair with eggs, maybe twice a month if I feel like I need to do it more frequently. But I came to the realization that not washing my hair as often is actually really helping, like, restore my hair's natural oils in a way that I've never experienced before in my life, even with just washing it once a week. I feel like finally my hair is starting to become healthy again. Also, when I was vegan, I was losing all of my hair. It was falling all out, but it's finally starting to become healthy again now that I've switched over to more animal-based eating and that I have cut out the shampoo and switched to eggs and switched to not washing it frequently, and also just not brushing it frequently. If I do brush it, I use a wooden or a bamboo brush that I have, and I try to not over brush it. And really it's mostly just to distribute the oils from my scalp down to the rest of my hair. That's the main reason. I braid my hair at night when I go to sleep. If I remember, you know, sometimes I'll just fall asleep with my hair out. But for the most part, I like to braid my hair at night to try to keep it protected. And then during the day, I just let it be open and loose. And, you know, I will stimulate my scalp sometimes with a scalp massage. And yeah, that's pretty much my hair care routine. I do use some oils sometimes if I feel like I want a, you know, a hair mask or something. And I have a hairspray that I've made / you know, homemade conditioner that's just made with water, jojoba oil, and castor oil all mixed together. It's pretty much just a spray, and I might use that as a conditioner, but to be honest, I don't feel like my hair actually needs any conditioner now that I've switched over to eggs. And I also feel like now that I've switched my diet and I'm eating a lot more healthy, my hair is just a lot more naturally moisturized, and it just feels so much more healthy. I really actually am in disbelief at the changes that I've made and what it's actually been doing in terms of my beauty care routine. I also think that nature is really like one of the most underrated and best kept beauty secrets. Just embracing the natural world. I find that, you know, nature's fresh air just really purifies the skin. It reduces toxins. It promotes a clear complexion. The sunshine has healed my skin, and it just makes my skin look so much more radiant, and my hair as well. It's strengthened my hair, and you know, it's made my hair grow, I think, and really just enhanced its strength and its shine. And you know, meanwhile, nature is so healing in other ways. Like the minerals from the ocean and the soil can nourish our bodies in ways that synthetic products just could never. And so that's just the hair care portion of it. I've also stopped using all face wash. And soap as well, pretty much. When I go in the shower, I don't completely not use soap. I have an olive soap bar that I like to use for shaving and things like that. But I stopped washing my face with any cleansers or any types of harsh soaps or anything like that. I now just use like an oil-based cleanser for my skin that I make out of... Sorry, they're talking so loud around me. It's a windy guy today. Yeah, so I have a oil-based cleanser that I've made with jojoba oil, castor oil, and I like to use that not only to moisturize my skin, but if I feel like the need to cleanse it in the shower or in general, I will cleanse it with the oil. And if I feel the need to exfoliate, I just use a washcloth with some oil and gently will exfoliate that way. Stopped using any type of exfoliators, harsh exfoliators, or any type of soaps, and my skin's barrier is finally healing itself, and for the first time in my life, my skin is healing. And if you guys don't know, I had really awful skin in the past. I struggled with hormonal cystic acne for so many years while I was on a plant-based vegan diet, like to the point where it was like I've never seen anybody with worse acne. Maybe I can at some point make a whole nother video about that, and I can show you guys videos of what I used to look like, but honestly it'd be hard for me to share because just looking back at like old pictures and videos of how my skin used to be, whew, it was like my skin barrier was just all types of messed up. It was not intact, and for the first time I'm understanding the reality of how important your skin barrier and keeping it intact is. And I've just realized like the less that I wash it, or if I do wash it just using water, the better my skin looks and feels. And of course I still get blemishes sometimes, especially around, you know, that time of the month, which I think is totally normal when your hormones are fluctuating. but it's absolutely nothing compared to how it used to be. And when I see my blemishes, it's like, it's usually a reminder that something is going on internally. I believe that skin health starts from the inside. It has to do with the way that we nourish ourselves and what we're putting into our bodies. It's not about what you're putting on it topically or externally. And I thought for so many years that, you know, this 10-step skincare routine could save me. I went to the dermatologist. I bought into so much of the skincare lie, and I bought so many high quality skincare products that were designed to help and heal my skin. And don't get me wrong, they did work. They did make my skin look good. They would heal my acne. They would heal whatever skin issues I was having. But it was only temporary, and ultimately what I needed was a complete shift in my lifestyle and my diet and just the way that I cared for my skin overall, and just the way that I was nourishing myself. Like, the way that your skin looks on the outside is a reflection of the way that you are nourishing yourself. And I now wholeheartedly understand that, and it took me years and years and years, and it's just been such a journey. Okay, so that's skin. And okay, so next is toothpaste. So I stopped using toothpaste because I realized that all of the toothpastes that I were using, even the natural ones, when I would look at the ingredients, I was like, I don't really like these ingredients. I don't like that they're putting, you know, xylitol in my natural toothpaste. Why would I want to clean my teeth with an artificial sweetener? It doesn't really make any sense. And so then I thought, okay, well, you make your own toothpaste. You can make it with baking soda and this and that. And then I realized that's kind of harsh, you know, in your teeth and on your gums. But then I was watching a video from Paul Saladino where he was saying, I don't use toothpaste, I just use coconut oil. And I was like, that he kind of has a valid point. Like, why do I got to use toothpaste? Why can't I just use like some coconut oil? So that's exactly what I started doing. I started using coconut oil and or homemade clove oil that I would make, which clove has so many benefits for dental hygiene, and it's literally just cloves and coconut oil. And I have an entire video dedicated to how I make my clove oil. If you guys want to watch it, it's on my channel as well. And you know, I use the clove oil on my skin sometimes, or I like to eat the clove oil as well. But anyways, I like to use that as my toothpaste alternative if I do use any toothpaste. Paul Saladino doesn't even use toothpaste. He just says that, you know, if you have a certain diet that's high in certain fats, like saturated fats and fats from animal-based sources, that it's not necessary for you to use toothpaste, that you could just use a brush. I personally like to use coconut oil because I like to use something to clean my teeth. But I've came to the conclusion that coconut oil is truly enough. Or clove oil. Clove oil is great too. You can also gargle with mineral salt. And yeah, that really does the trick for me. I'm still trying to figure out floss and natural floss alternatives and things like that. I haven't really found any natural floss alternatives that I personally like am vibing with. I recently ordered one that was made out of silk or vegan silk, but honestly at this point I don't necessarily trust anything that's labeled vegan anymore. I think it's a red flag, to be honest, which is funny because I was vegan for 15 years. But anyways, so that's toothpaste. That's my skincare routine, literally just nothing. Oil, water, the sun. But like I said before, I think the most underrated and, you know, best kept beauty secret is truly connecting with the natural world, getting sunshine on your bare skin without sunscreen, grounding in nature, grounding your skin, like skin to earth contact is really where it's at. And I feel like nature has completely turned around my entire beauty care and like the way that I see beauty and the way that I understand beauty, and it's like I've come to the understanding that less is more, like literally less is more. The less that I do, the more radiant and like healthy I feel and look. I honestly don't care what anyone thinks. I'm just sitting in the middle of the arbor, like so obviously filming a YouTube video, and people are walking by like, what is this crazy lady doing? But anyways, just fresh air for the skin is so amazing. You know, I stopped, getting my nails done, so I've been growing my nails and mostly just using, oils, castor oil, but like I said, less is more. Just water, purified water on your face, on your skin, on your hair. And the eggs has been like a game changer. Like I was like, I never thought, if you told me a year ago that I would be sitting here making videos about how I wash my hair with eggs, I would have thought you were smoking crack, to be honest. So yes, did I say anything else? So so that's dental hygiene, shower hygiene. If anything, I might use an olive bar soap. I used to use Dr. Bronner's soaps and things like that, but they're very harsh because they're castile soaps, so I really only use those for certain things. Yeah, I came to the realization that like once you let your skin and your hair and everything go back to its natural microbiome, you actually don't need these synthetic products or even the natural products, because I feel like they really disrupt the natural microbiome of your scalp, your hair, your dental hygiene, everything, and it actually causes your body to create more of the unhealthy bacteria that doesn't smell good. And so probably a big question is like, well, don't you smell gross? And no, I don't actually. I feel like I smell better than I ever have before. I don't struggle with like this constant body odor that deodorant. Still trying to figure that out. I've been pretty much not wearing it. And I find that when I just shower frequently, it's not an issue. The only time it's an issue is if I'm like not showering for a long time. And so yeah, deodorant. What else? For lotion, I mean, I use same stuff that I use on my face. Things that are natural oils. Beef tallow. I really love castor oil. I find it to be so incredibly amazing for the skin. Castor oil, if you guys know, you know. If you don't know, get on that castor oil, okay? Beef tallow is great. I love coconut oil. And I like jojoba oil too, because it's low in linoleic, or it almost has no linoleic acid, which I think is great. And it's a more lightweight oil for if you want something for your like face skin, if you want something that's not as thick and saturated like coconut oil or beef tallow. I know sometimes that can be a little bit too heavy on the skin, and sometimes you just want something that's light but still moisturizing. So that's where jojoba oil comes in. So yeah, that's hair care, skin care, nail care, dental hygiene, deodorant. And yeah, like I said, I stopped wearing makeup, so I have an entire video titled Why I Stopped Wearing Makeup. That was more of a conviction from the Holy Spirit, but it's pretty great. I like just getting more in alignment with nature, and it feels like I'm really starting to connect with nature for the first time in my life. Truly connecting with nature on all aspects. My beauty care routine just feels a lot more healthy. I feel a lot more in connection with the natural world and with God. Exactly, the way that God intended for me to look, and how he made me naturally, unaltered and not tampered with all of these external things that society really brainwashes us into think that we need. But anyways, I hope that this video was helpful. If you guys want to know more about any of these beauty care you know, hacks or products that I'm using, which it's not products because it's really all free, it comes from nature, then let me know down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I love you all so much, and God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.